Hey, party people. What's up? Don't laugh at me. I have my medication on my face for my pimples. So don't laugh. I'm just trying to dry these suckers out. So I have been doing some research online, and I was looking up like recovery coach classes and how to get like a certified recovery coach license to get like accreditation, right? And it's just like life coaching. Do you know how much they want? $3,000 times six payments of $3,000. So basically what you're telling me is they want me to pay them as much as I would pay to go to college for something that's not even like accredited. There's no governing over it. So I was like, oh, hell no. So basically to become a life coach, I would have to pay somebody $24,000 to get their fake certificate. Are you kidding me? So then I went and I looked up how much it costs to get your peer support specialist certification here in Arkansas. Guess what? That's free. So the next class that they have is April 15th through the 19th from 9 to 4. So I called and I left a message with the guy, Jimmy, the sign up, and told him, hey, I really want to take these classes. I know there's only spot for 30 people. So, I need to be approved because I want to take the classes so I can, help other people. And the whole reason why I'm trying to take these classes, you guys, is because I want to learn like the technical part, the part of the ethics. I want to learn how to deal with people that are like paying me to help. You know what I'm saying? But I have to make sure that I educate myself on all the stuff, the ins and outs of things, because what I have seen happen to other people that I follow that have started trying to do this without getting the proper certifications, they end up getting fucked, or they end up getting labeled as scam artists or all that kind of stuff. And I don't want anybody coming for me, because I'm not a scam artist. And I want to make sure that I have, like I said, I want to make sure that I have my damn credentials. But here's the thing with recovery coaching, you guys. I mean, a lot of it's just life experience. I'm sorry, I have like grease under my eyes. I got all this stuff on my face right now. But this is what I do before I go to bed every night. A lot of it is just life experience. And, the only way that I could help, work with multiple people is if I, started a business. So, I don't know. I was talking to my friend today. We were talking about, opening up a halfway house or something like that for women that are either pregnant or just had their kids taken away. And I was thinking that would be so cool to help all the girls. I'd go in there every day and hang out with them and talk to them about different things that they could do to I don't know. I would just be like I would be like I am with you guys, I would be there for them. Like the women I had when I was getting sober were there for me. So anyway, it's going to take me about 1.5 to 2 years. But when I do, I finally get it all done, y'all will be the first to know. I just want to do something with my life. I want to make it official, My husband, he's got a good job. He's, got his master's degree. And, yeah, Jamie, come on, girl. Come on down. And he's got, a job that pays good. So he's got, that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I mean? My husband went to college. He got his master's degree in business. And so now he has a job that pays, good. To where he can support our family. Well, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to make money like he does, you know, instead of having to live off of him, you know? So if I can, you know, start doing something like this to where I can help others and get paid for it, then that would be so freaking awesome. But it's going to, like I said, it's going to take time. So I'm not rushing, and I'm not going to, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to jump on here and start trying to get y'all to pay me for stuff. Like, that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just building everything right now, and I'm stepping in that direction. You know what I mean? So, you know, building a platform like this on social media is like a good way to start out. And then, like, the more people that know my name and know what I'm doing, the more people I can network with and reach out to, you know? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jamie. So, like, if something happened and me and Neil broke up or we got divorced, I could live on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have to worry about not being able to support myself. And right now, if he left me, I could not live on my own. Like, I would have to go live with my parents, because I only make like $10 an hour, you guys. I don't make shit. So I want to, like I said, I want to pursue my education so that way I can help other people and get paid for it. You know, and it doesn't even really have to be in addiction, but that would be awesome. Like, I could get a job being a social worker and work for DHS and help the girls there that get their kids taken away. Like, there's so many things that I've had experience in that I think I would be good at doing, that I got options, you know. I just want to help other people who have the disease of addiction. I want to help them get sober. So, yeah. And I wish, you know what I wish, you guys? I wish I had a way to, like, own my own business, you know? But, like I said, like that halfway house situation, I would love to do that. And have, like, I would go there every day, and I would get the girls, and we would go get jobs for them, and we would get their stuff for their bedrooms, and we would get their visitations for their kids, and we would have counseling sessions. It would be awesome. Giving back. That's what's up. Giving back. But you can't live life. Giving back what was so freely given to us is like the best feeling in the world, you guys, when you can help other people, you know. And through having this YouTube channel, I've been able to do that and reach out to so many people all over the United States of America, and even outside of the United States, which has really been cool, because, you know, I have grown up in the South where there's not a bunch of different kind of people, you know. And so being on here, I've got to meet people from Ireland, England, Africa, everywhere. It's just it's such a blessing. I love having a YouTube channel. I love doing this. It's so much fun for me. So, anyways, I just wanted to pop on and tell you guys that. Like, I cannot even believe it. Like, and at the beginning of one of the websites, it says verbatim that there is no governing system over recovery coaching or life coaching. So basically what that means is there's no state or national accreditations. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's nobody to say, oh, hey, you can't do that. So, like, I could start writing out classes today and sell classes to people, you know? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So why in God's name would I pay somebody $3,000 times 6, $3,000, 6 payments of $3,000 is what this one site wanted. You guys go and Google it. Go Google life coaching classes and look and see $3,000 times 6. What? Oh, hell no. Y'all got me fucked up. No, that's crazy. You know, I don't, Neil was like, what? You know, he was like, you might as well go back to college if you're going to pay all that. So, anyway, I've got all this stuff in the works. I got my FAFSA filled out, which is for my, like, grant loan money or whatever, if I'm going to go back and do the psychology and addiction, I don't know, Jamie. That's what I was wondering, too. My bachelor's in psychology and a minor in addiction studies. My friend got her degree in that, my friend Heather, and she has actually been a counselor at a treatment center and everything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call her and ask her about that because she's super smart. She actually was a counselor at the rehab that I went to. Hey, Jessica. What, baby? What? You just got done eating and I just got upstairs. Yeah, I think... I want pants. Okay, go grab some pants and I'll put them on you. Oh, I was just... Here, there's some right there on that bed right there, Nate, on your bed. I was just telling everybody that I was looking into the recovery coaching classes, basically life coaching, and I found like 3 websites that were offering life coaching classes. Sorry, I have medicine on my face for my pimples, and I was like trying to find out how much it cost, so I went to enroll, right? 6 payments of $3,000. What's wrong with these pants? You got me fucked up. Because, see, here's the deal. Here is what prompted me to go, look, I saw that Chris... Jetta, stop. Jetta, stop it. I saw that Chris from the Rewired Soul, put those on, Nate, was doing, he was doing life coaching classes. So I was like, oh, hell, if Chris is doing life coaching classes, I can do it, right? So I went over there to, hey, Ellie, I went over there to go see how much they were, and they're literally $3,000 times 6. That's like $24,000. Oh, I took my underwear. That's okay. Just put those pants on. It's straight. Hey, Nathaniel, put those on. Show everybody. Everybody what? So here's the deal, LB. What do I think about the Rewired Soul catching so much heat? Okay, I think that a lot of it is warranted because I feel like because I like Chris. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. He's a bad person or anything. I just think that like some other people I have seen in this industry that want to start doing coaching, he jumped the gun and started trying to coach people before he had any kind of credentials to do so, you know? And so if he had just slowed down, got his certifications, and got all his stuff taken care of before he jumped on and started trying to sell people classes and stuff. Because, like I'm saying, this is what I was talking to my people about. That would be like me, because I'm 4 years sober, writing a bunch of books about addiction and recovery because I learned all this stuff sponsor, right? And then sell it to you guys, right? It's like, I don't know. So, anyway, I don't know. I guess I just do things differently. Like, I don't want, that's probably a lot of the reasons, because I've seen people like him and then a couple other people kind of jump the gun, and then they ended up getting their asses handed to them by other people. So I just want to slow down and take my time and really get my education and do what I need to do, so that way I can properly help other people. Okay. But that's what I've been looking into, you guys. Oh, you did? That's awesome, Nick. Yeah, you know, and please excuse my face. I got pimple medicine on. being your own business owner is probably amazing because you can make your own schedule and you can, you know, hire your own people. But then I also imagine it could be really stressful because, like, it's on you. If you don't go to work, then, or you don't get your people on time and get them to do what they're supposed to be doing, then your job's not going to go, you know, it's not going to work out right. But I just want to help other people. That's all I want to do. I just want to be able to help people and either help people in the treatment space, or help people like as a social worker working with the children at the Department of Human Services. Because you guys know when I was first sober, my son got taken from me, and that is why I got sober, really, because my son got taken away and he got put in the custody of the state. And when he got put in the custody of the state, you guys, it was the deciding factor for me. It was like what made the rubber meet the road, because I was like, I cannot do this anymore, because it's not just affecting me anymore. I'm ruining his life, and he's not even, you know, he wasn't even 1 year old. So I didn't care if I lived or died. Like, really, I did not care. I had just gotten to a point in my addiction where I just didn't care. So, and that's kind of why I feel like I want to help other people that have stuff about their kids, you know, because when a mother has her kids taken away, I can't explain it to you any other way than, like, it's like, do you know whenever you take a dog or a cat's kittens or puppies away after they've been first born, and they're like searching for them, crying for them, searching for them because they know that their babies are missing, right? It's like that. It's like this instinct, and you just know that, you know, your babies are not there, your children are not there, and it's like this empty hole inside of you, you know. So I would love to be able to work with women who are struggling like that, because there was so many good people that helped me whenever Nate was taken away. There was this one lady, I will never forget her, you guys. Well, I won't forget her because she was my dang caseworker, but her name was Kawachi. And I was so afraid of her at first because she was this big black girl, short hair, like she wasn't playing around. And when she would give me the drug screens for, you know, DHS drug screens, she would come in the bathroom with me. And I would always have, like, such a nervous stomach, you guys. So, like, you guys don't understand. When you're taking a drug screen for the state and they're testing you to get your kids back, like, they are sitting in there with you whether you're taking a dump or whether you're peeing. Like, they're in there with you. And my stomach would hurt so bad, and I would have to pee, but I couldn't. And so I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Like, literally bubble guts, you guys. So embarrassing. And, but I remember I failed, like, my first drug screen because I had benzos in my system. Oh, hey, yeah, I'll tell you. So, hey, Captain. My parents were actually living in New York at this time. They had been there for about 3 years. And so when my son got taken, you guys, my parents were not in Arkansas. So they were out of state. So listen, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So we tried to get Neil's parents to take them, right? To take him. And they went through the process of filling out the paperwork and all that stuff to get cleared. Guess what? The state decided that they were too old. His mom is 65 and his dad was like 75. And they would not let my son go with his grandparents because they were too old. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you this. Thank God that the foster care people who got my kid were amazing people. I will never, ever forget them. I love them. I think they're amazing, right? they were good people, and I'm still in contact with them to this day. In fact, my husband saw the dad, the other day in Kroger, and he was like, hey, like they were good people. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If your children ever get removed by the state, be very careful, because it was almost like the state was trying to deem me crazy. They literally made me take 3 different psychological evaluations, you guys. And I was crying because I missed my kid, and I was, getting sober. But they were trying to deem me that I was unfit because I was mentally mentally ill, and I wasn't. I was not mentally ill at all. I was actually the sanest I've ever been because I was sober. Well, then, then I got put on the medically assisted treatment, right? Because they recommended it to me. My caseworker had actually said, she had several people who were opiate dependent that had gotten put on this medication, and it helped them to get their life back together. Well, then I got put on the medication, and then it was so strange. Then the attorney at Lytton, Nate's attorney, was trying to say that because I was on this medicine that I was still getting high, right? And I'm like, what? It was the crazy, y'all, I'm telling you right now, it was the worst experience I've ever had of my entire life. And I knew dealing with the state of Arkansas was shitty because I've been to prison. But this was the worst experience of my life. I mean, they treated me like I was just a piece of crap, and I wasn't, y'all. I was sick, I was sick. I needed help. I needed to learn how to cope with life. I needed to learn how to stay sober without, how to do life. And I'm sure, like, I try to look at it from the point of view that I'm sure that they had, like, a lot of people who were just, like, didn't care about their kids. And see, I can't even see how that can even be possible. Like, I've never seen anyone not care about their children. Yes, LB, yes. And, I feel like they just decide to do whatever they want to do, So it right then, okay, so the first inkling that I had, the first time I realized that they were messed up was when they came to my house after they drug screened me, and they were like, we're not going to take your son because you don't have methamphetamine in your system. And as long as you don't have methamphetamine in your system, we will allow you to keep your son. We just need you to go to classes and get a parenting classes and go to treatment. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Then the next day they come back and they're like, oh, never mind. We decided we have to take him. So right then I knew, I was like, this is not going to be a good situation. So then we got his parents on it. We're like, we need you to get Nate so he can come with you guys, and we're going to go get help, right? And then they said no, that Neil's parents couldn't take him. So, because the reason they said no is because then they're not getting any money from my kid. See, when the state of Arkansas takes him and puts him somewhere else, then they're getting that money for him, right? If my mother-in-law had him, then the state's not getting that money. And, dude, I'm just telling you guys, it was just a bad deal all around. Like, I'm not saying that I didn't deserve to have him removed because I had drugs in my system. I did. But the way things went down, never again. Never again. Right. Totally. And it was just like, it was torture, you guys. It was torture. Straight up torture. But you know what? That's all behind me now. I've worked so hard to stay sober, you guys, and to be a better person, and to learn about the disease of addiction, and to help other people learn about the disease of addiction, and to change my behaviors. Like, I no longer, practice bad behaviors. I don't do crimes anymore. I don't, take drugs anymore. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore, you guys. I don't even drink alcohol. Like, I've quit smoking cigarettes. You know why? Because I was smoking and my son saw me, and then he started acting like he was smoking with his little fingers like that. And I was like, I gotta stop, you know? It's just a bad situation. And then it was even worse because once I got to this point where I was like doing really well, I had to remind them to come drug screen me. Because if they missed a drug screen and I didn't get drug screened, then I wasn't going to get my kid back, right? So I had to go back and tell them, hey guys, you forgot to drug screen me. Hey guys, you haven't came and visited my house this week and checked to make sure it was a livable house. You know, like, it was so crazy. Right. You know, it woke me up. It gave me a wake-up call, right? Oh, yeah, they came to my house and drug screened me. Yeah, they would bring, that's what they would do. They would come and visit us, like, once a week to make sure, just to look at our house and stuff before Nate could come home and live with us. And once a week, she would come and drug test us, and then she would randomly call us to show up there, and we'd go in and drug test. And you guys know, like, my house, you know, this is the same house we lived in when that happened. So, it was just a bad experience. I don't ever wish it on anybody. And that's why when I see this drama stuff going on with people and people calling those departments on each other, you would never catch me doing that. That is the worst. Y'all don't understand. That is the worst thing you can do to somebody. It's such a bad thing to do. I don't understand why people on YouTube do those kind of things, you know? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the life coaching situation. So pray for me that I signed up for, okay, so here's the thing. I signed up for the peer support specialist classes. They are free, you guys. They are April 15th through the 19th from 9 to 4. I called the guy. I'm going to call him. Please remind me, you guys, to call Jimmy on Monday, too, to bug him about letting me into that class. Because if I can get my peer support specialist, then that's like one credential I have out of the way. It's free. I can get those classes done for free. And that's here in Arkansas. You know what? What I'm going to do is my friend has a place called the Addiction Academy, and she actually does recovery coach certificates. And she had offered me free class. So I'm going to call her and see if I like talk about her classes and stuff, if she will like give me classes for free. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know I don't have that big of a platform, but I mean, I could, you know, help her out a little bit. So yeah, Captain, the peer support specialist classes are free here in Arkansas. So all I have to do is get that Jimmy guy to let me in the classes. And I know who it is. This guy, Jimmy, he's probably been sober for like 6 years, and he's really big in NA here. So he actually created a program for the people that are just getting out of prison here. So I don't know. I just want to, I'm like getting pumped up, you guys, because I want to do something. Like, I want to do something with my life other than what I'm doing for a job now. Like, I love my job now, you guys. It's easy. I'm good at it. I make my own hours. But I want to do something that's fulfilling. You know what I mean? And then there's also this option. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but after I got done with DHS, they called me 2 years after, and they offered me a position called parent partnering. And what it was I would go to the Department of Human Services, and I would partner up with the moms and help them like get to meetings and just help them to learn how to be sober. But I went in on my first day, and I guess it was too close to the time from me having Nate back. I cried the whole time I was there. I could not do it. And they told me, you know, if you ever want to come back, you can. But I just couldn't handle it. I walked into the building, and it was like I just started bawling my eyes out because it was so close to home. when I got my son taken away, you guys, like, I was at the depths of my addiction. I was shooting up, like, just every day, all day, everywhere in my body. I was malnourished. I was sickly. It was just a bad deal. It was worth it, though. We all got our babies back, and we're doing better now. So that's right, girls. We're doing better now, and sometimes it takes something drastic like that to wake us up. You know, it was like, snap out of it, you know, and that's exactly what I needed to snap me out of it, because my addiction had such a stronghold on me. It had such a stronghold on me that I was willing to put my life at risk and my son's life. And I don't ever want to do that again. Like, I love my son more than anything in the whole wide world. And if it wasn't for him, I would not be here today. He is my angel from above. He saved my life. So, I'm going to get all emotional. Anyway, I'm going to pop off here to, hey, Billy. Oh, I got to let you guys know. So, I went on YouTube today, and I looked at my monetization, and it's still in review. I'm waiting on YouTube. So, we'll see how that goes. And I just want you guys to know, like, thank you so much for supporting me and being here for me. Like, I know that things have been a little rocky for the last, like, month or so. And I know that I was on this, like, it was almost like I was on this, like, manic high. Like, doing videos every single night and doing live streams every night. And, like, I was just on it, like, white on rice, you know. 1,045. And it was just like, now I've slowed down a little bit. You know, Jessica, I love you. When I hit listen, my husband makes me buy bundles of those dang lottery tickets. I'm always like, Neil, stop buying those tickets. And he's like, what if we win? We might win. So if we win, I'll get my classes, and then we'll have a party. We can all fly down and meet somewhere. I love you. Do you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Hold on, guys.
Nate wants to say goodnight, everybody. There you go. Tell him, say goodnight.
Good dab.
Good dab, y'all.
I'm doing a dab.
Can I have a kiss? Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
What?
You're on my cord, boom chang. This is my angel. So you gonna tell him about how you saved my life?
I saved my mommy's life because he
Huh?
because
Huh? Because I farted.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's do a live stream tomorrow at noon, okay? We'll do like just a recovery live stream, okay? I love you guys, and I hope you have a